Hi students, this is lesson 1.9 and the topic of this lesson is understanding the number 0. Here is the number 0 printed in the printing line. You start at the top, you do a backward circle, go through the middle line, touch the bottom line, and come back up. It's almost a circle, more like an oval. Say 0, 0. Take a look. 0 begins with the letter Z. Z. 0. 0. And this lesson I missed teaching you in class, but my duckies are going to help me with this page. Okay, quack, quack. So there is a fence. And in this fence, there were 2 ducks. Put them in the fence. Well, it says to use horses. If you have horses, go ahead. I know a couple of the girls really like horses. So, and the horses are in the pen. They say, oh, I'm going to go get some grass. Or the duckies say, oh, I'm going to go get some fish. And they leave the fence. They jump over the fence. Quack, quack, quack. Woo! Jump over the fence. Okay. The ducks are at the pond getting the fish. The horses are getting grass on the other side of the fence. How many animals are left? 0. So trace the number 0 and draw 0 horses or 0 ducks. Okay, just kidding. You don't have to draw anything. You can't draw 0. Okay, next page. Number 1 in the apple. Use the counters to model this problem. So if you have something around you, you can use Cheerios. You can use pencils. You can use your cubes that I sent home in the packet as counters. You need 3 items. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's pretend that 3 kids came into the classroom and they hang their backpacks on the hook. So for number 1 in the apple, put a counter under the first hook, another counter, another counter. You should have 3 counters. 1, 2, 3. So take a look and count again. How many counters do you have? You should have 1 under each hook. And print the number in the blank. How many backpacks or counters do you have? Number 2 in the sun. Okay, put those same counters down here. Pretend the backpacks move to a different hook. Put the counter, 1 counter under the red, 1 counter under the blue, 1 under the green. So you should have 3 counters again. 1, 2, 3. Now we pretend it's the end of the school day. So at the end of the school day, the kids put their homework and their papers that were graded and they did a great job on into their backpack. Don't forget your hats and your jackets if you brought them to school. Put them in your backpack. Okay, those same 3 kids are going to take their backpacks and leave and say goodbye to their teacher. Okay, so take the backpacks or the counters off the page. Take the counters off. 1, 2, 3. Take them off. Those backpacks are traveling back home to your house in East Hampton. Okay, so count how many counters are left on the page. Not hard, is it? 0! There's 0 counters left. That means there's none there. So on this bottom printing blank, since there's 0 counters on the page, do the number 0. Backward circle. It's like an oval. And to the next page. Number 3 in the leaf. Again, you're going to use models. And let me think. Drew has 1 book. Adam has 1 fewer. Okay. So you only need 1 counter for this. Ready? Number 3 in the leaf. Put 1 counter on here to pretend it's Drew's book. Put the 1 counter. So Adam has 1 less. He doesn't have many as Drew. So how many does he have? There's only 1 there. So if you take that 1 off, And how many are left? 0. Okay, print the number 0 and again draw 0 books, but you can't draw 0, so you're done. Easy peasy, right? Okay. Brad, okay, another kid, Brad. Poor Brad, number 4 in the flower. He doesn't have any pencils, but his friend Matt has one more than Brad. So here's Brad's pencils right there. They're already there, 0. Brad has 0 pencils. Matt has one more, so put 1 counter on this page. How many does Matt have? How many counters on your page? 1. Print the number 1 in the blank. Next page, almost done. Number 1 in the apple. Oh, this is a nice girl. But watch what happens. Her name is Vera. She has 2 cookies, and don't be lazy, Basie. Draw me a cookie, a good one. I like chocolate chip is good, gingerbread man. Draw me 2 cookies on number 1 in the apple. Draw 1, draw 2. And here's the rest of the story. So Vera's a nice kid. So she gives one of the cookies to a friend. It could be anybody. It could be Cookie Monster. It could be the duck. It could be your doggy. She gives 1 cookie to a friend. So chomp, chomp, chomp. Put an X on that cookie to show that her friend ate the cookie. Cross it off. Put an X on it. And the other cookie, she ate it. Vera ate the cookie. So she ate 1. She gave 1 to a friend. So cross off the second cookie. You crossed off 1 for her friend and 1 for Vera. How many cookies are left on the plate? 0. Put a number 0, and you should have 2 cookies with maybe some crumbs left over. Okay, so this is a little trickier. Number 2 in the sun on the bottom. Amy has 3 crowns. She gives some away. So draw 3 crowns, really easy. Just draw a tally mark if you want to. 1, 2, 3 tally marks or 3 easy crowns. The story is that she gives some away, but it doesn't tell us how many. She gives some away, and after she gives the crowns away, she doesn't have any left. She has 0. So look at the crowns. How many does she have to cross off? So she will have 0. She starts with 3, and then she has 0 crowns at the end. So cross off, I would cross it off. I drew the 3 crowns, cross off 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if you cross them off, that shows that she doesn't have any left on the page, right? How many did she give away? How many crowns did you cross off? Count that number, print it in the blank, and you're done. Good job, kids.